Is the president of the EU Commission, Jean-Claude Juncker, a drunk? So I've been reluctant to do this video for a little while. It seems kind of tasteless, but I think it's gotten to the point where we do need to talk about it now. You've probably all seen the videos by now of EU Commission President Jean-Claude Juncker stumbling around, struggling to walk, with many commentators online wondering if he has a drinking problem. And I've read reports that explain Juncker's basically taking medication for acute leg pain and that he suffers from painful attacks of sciatica and cramps. And in all honesty, I believed it, because the simple explanation is usually the obvious one, right? It's usually the most accurate. And surely a politician of his level wouldn't appear on stage in front of the whole world drunk. But take a look at this video of him walking and see what you think. So looking at that, it could well easily be a man with walking problems, with pain in his legs, who can't get around properly anymore because of advancing age. And I don't intend to suggest that he does have a drinking problem, but I do have some questions after watching further videos and reading some other reports. So first of all, there's a story in the Daily Mail that I read today that was published earlier in the week, and it talks about Juncker drinking on the job. The Mail reported, Jean-Claude Juncker, one of the most powerful men in Brussels, has been spotted stumbling around and unable to walk at the recent NATO summit. He has repeatedly denied claims that he is an alcoholic and insisted that his sometimes shambolic appearance is down to his chronic back pain known as sciatica. But in an explosive new account, a Brussels insider says that he had heard the EU politician is a little too fond of the bottle. And Mr. Juncker has left his ambitious and unelected chief civil servant, Martin Selmayr, dubbed the Monster, to run the Commission, it is claimed. The paper also refers to an article in The Spectator by French journalist Jean Quatremer, who talks about Brussels being awash with rumours that Juncker has an out-of-control drinking problem. Quatremer said in his piece, numerous people in Luxembourg, in Brussels and in European capitals can attest to several examples of Juncker drinking. He went on, when a bailiff brings him a glass of water at a council of ministers, we all know it's gin. And well, rumours are rumours, and they can be quite nasty, especially in politics, but take a look at this video. So what you just saw was the president of the EU Commission, one of the most powerful men in Brussels and, well, the world, comparing his tie with other world leaders, for some reason, grabbing people and kissing them, not in a European way, but in the way that you might expect a drunk 50-year-old man to do at 3 AM in a nightclub. And then he was slapping world leaders in the face just repeatedly, just hitting them round and laughing as he did it. But to top it off, he called Viktor Orban, the Hungarian Prime Minister, a dictator to his face. Okay, so let me say, whether this guy is drunk or not, it shows me that Juncker's just not the man for the job. He's got no respect for leaders that don't share his dystopian vision of Europe, and he keeps behaving like a child. Now, if he does have sciatica and is behaving like this because of that and because of medication, then perhaps once or twice people might forgive him for it, but this is constant. And if it is a case of sciatica or medical issues, then he should be on medical leave, frankly, because he's obviously not up for the job. But if the rumours are true, and let's be honest, looking at these videos and reading these reports, it seems like there might be some ounce of truth in these rumours, then it says even more about the state of the EU. The leader of the EU Commission is an absolute mess, and the EU supporting world leaders are helping him get away with it. And to top it off, dissenting world leaders are being disrespected on the world stage. Is Jean-Claude Juncker a drunk? I don't know. Is he a disgrace? Well, given the amount of times he's tried to punish the UK post-referendum, and the way he behaves on the national stage, and the way he treats world leaders he doesn't like, I guess that gives you a pretty good clue about my opinion on that one. If you like that and want to see more, remember to like and subscribe, and download the new Rebel app from the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.